The Wi-Fi technology has revolutionized the way people use their computers, popularized laptops and mobile devices, and has also opened up the internet to every corner of developed countries such as South Korea. Despite the convenience brought by the technology, more people have become increasingly socially isolated or indifferent to human relations.
Wi-Fi is a wireless network system. The idea of wireless networks is to connect various computers or all sorts of devices that can talk to each other via that wireless network with no need for any wires.
The Internet network has experienced an exponential growth since the introduction of broadband. By the late 1990s, there were millions of users all around the world, but access to the Internet was limited. In order for a device to be connected to the Internet, it had to be wired to an Internet source with cables or by using a hub. This has limited the availability of the Internet to only areas where cables were operating.
90년도에는 인터넷 없었어요. 그 인터넷 있었는데 큰 사무실 같은데 만 있었어요. 인터넷 그때는 이제 조금씩 이제 집에서도 인터넷 쓸 수 있게끔 2000년대부터 많아졌었는데 그때도 손으로 연결해서 컴퓨터에다가 그 데스크톱에다가 손으로 연결해.
However, building on past technologies and further tackling the access issue, scientists have developed a Wi-Fi technology which makes wireless connections possible. In the course of the development of Wi-Fi technology, in 1985, the U.S. Federal Communication Commission ruled to open several bands of wireless spectrum without the need for a government license,
which is Amendment of Parts 2 and 97 of the Commission's Rules and Regulations to authorize spread spectrum techniques in the amateur radio service. By this item, we permit amateur radio operators to utilize spread spectrum systems on amateur frequencies above 420 megahertz.
This allowed unlicensed Internet spectrum for the first time, acting as the gateway of Wi-Fi development. In 1992, Australian radio astronomer John O'Sullivan developed a key patent for 802.11 technology during a CSIRO research project, playing a crucial role in developing Wi-Fi. By January 1997, the first Wi-Fi IEEE 802.11 direct sequence was created by the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers and was introduced to the world in September 1999 with the formation of the Wi-Fi Alliance. In August 2000, IEEE 802.11b direct sequence was given a new official name of Wi-Fi by Phil Belnager, a founding member of Wi-Fi Alliance. It was not until the year of 2007 that Wi-Fi was first introduced in South Korea. Korean telecommunication company LGU Plus opened a wireless internet phone service using Wi-Fi, starting Wi-Fi usage in Korean households. On March 12, 2010, Seoul Mayor Hui Chan-no gave a speech in which he promised free wireless connection on public transportation to citizens.
제가 서울시장이 되면 우선 취임 100일 이내에 지하철, 버스 등 서울시의 모든 대중교통수단에서 무상으로 무선랜을 이용할 수 있도록 해드릴 것을 약속드립니다, 여러분.
Sharing the view with the mayor, Young Sun Kwon, a professor from KAIST University and a Wi-Fi researcher, stressed that Wi-Fi should be available at public places during an interview with Oh My News. Local telecommunication companies at last agreed to open up Wi-Fi that year. LG U Plus launched their new phone, Scion Max, the very first phone in Korea that allowed users to access internet using Wi-Fi connection. In the same year, Korea Telecom started building Wi-Fi zones, which allowed internet usage outdoors. By 2014, about 96,873 Wi-Fi zones have been created by KT alone, and 10,000 more by SK Telecom. Being able to communicate with someone who may be miles and miles away in an instant from a coffee shop seemed like a distant dream that would never come true. The ease of communication has never been so welcomed in society. Even when we leave our homes, we still have the ability to communicate with our friend. Accessing Wi-Fi in our current society is as easy as opening the door to your home. The usage of Wi-Fi is as simple as connecting to it with your smart device, a smartphone, or a laptop, and by connecting to the Wi-Fi, you are opening the gateway that allows you to remotely connect to others. Technology has come a long way, and now almost every given device in South Korea can use Wi-Fi. Many of our iPhones and Android phones that are in service have the ability to connect to Wi-Fi. Not only has this made life very convenient, but it has also assisted us in urgent matters that require immediate usage of the internet.
The range of the internet has been changed since it was invented. The range used to be only 66 feet. With the development of Wi-Fi, the range can reach to as far as 450 feet now. In the 1990s, internet was available in certain areas in Korea only. Today, you can find Wi-Fi almost everywhere.
Or the idea of connectedness to you're always on. You never get this off private space where you can't reach me, especially here in Korea. Go to a mountaintop, you can be reached. You know, you go anywhere, literally anywhere in Korea, and someone can text you, phone you, you can Skype your mom from the top of a mountain. Hey mom, I climbed the mountain.
Although Wi-Fi can be useful and efficient for a number of reasons, there are still some negative aspects of it.
Interaction among youth has become so much more different. Instead of getting smiles and high fives from peers, you look for likes on your Facebook page, and we really get to articulate who we want to be online when it isn't actually our reality. And I think that talking and interacting with people more online is actually killing our personal social skills, because in the long run, that is what wins most people over in the real world, not the virtual world.
According to the studies of the famous psychologist Albert Mehrabian, he has concluded that only 7% of the communication is verbal, and that the remaining 55% and 38% rely on visuals and the tone of the person. This means that it is extremely important to be able to see and analyze the emotions of a person having a conversation. Most of the time, we are unable to hear the tone of a person through a text, and we definitely cannot see the person through a text. Wi-Fi may seem like a good thing at one point, but from different perspectives, we can also see that Wi-Fi makes the chance of experiencing new things and new people a very slim possibility. Wi-Fi adds yet another sensational development to the extremely advanced technological society that is currently seen in Korea now. The revolutionary change that Korea's society has undergone due to the invention of Wi-Fi has definitely impacted the way that people interact and has also broadened their areas of communication through the internet. The cutting-edge devices that promote wireless networking are available to, and in fact, possessed by almost every single citizen in Korea. Wi-Fi can be conveniently accessed from almost every corner of the bustling streets of Korea. Resulting from this broader scope and availability of workspace and internet, many people tend to spend their time on the internet, leading to a huge social issue. Due to this positive reception, intercommunication between people physically is drastically decreasing. Even though you can contact a person with the press of a button, there is a great distance between everyone physically and emotionally. Despite these noticeable flaws in the gradual development of Wi-Fi, there is yet more to be discovered about this vast network.